Hello, I am the Gentlemanly Gamer.
And I'm Zane Taicho.
Welcome to the Undisputed Nerds YouTube channel. You're about to watch a clip from our podcast, which we do every week, and you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all of your other favourite podcast platforms.
Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Hope you enjoy the clip. Absolutely. We not only will we have tips and bits where GG will regale us with some news that happened this week, but before all of that, it's time for some...
Oh, go on. You ready to say it, or you want me to say it?
I'll let you say it this week.
It's simply time to say, what is all the rage with Nicolas Cage?
Oh, I forgot to set it up. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Here we go.
Broke out my plaid.
What the hell was that? Broke out my plaid. Is that where he talks about shortbread?
I can't remember.
I think that is the interview where he talks about
his
shortbread.
outfit. Yeah.
I really wanted shortbread. It was just delicious shortbread. Right, so for those of you tuning in for the first time, I'm sorry because we've just gone on a massive tangent already at the beginning of the episode. But hey, let's deep dive. So what we do with What's All the Rage with Nicolas Cage is every week we look at the amazing inspiration that is Nicolas Cage in terms of how weird he is in life, and we talk about it. So we've been through some of his classics. Go back and check out some of our previous episodes if you want to hear some really weird things that he's done or experienced in his life. But this week, I may have the weirdest Nicolas Cage thing that has ever happened to him, Zane.
No way.
Again, for those of you who don't know what we do, I read out the title, then I'll let Zane react, and then we'll go into the details of it. All right, Zane, you ready for this?
Okay, I think so.
Nicolas Cage has said he was once stalked by a mime.
Oh,
You want
what
some
a
details?
life. Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so this is on Ranker, who they've got the top 10 Nicolas Cage weird facts, and this is the second one. So I'll read it out. So leave it to Nicolas Cage to get stalked by a male mime, not some dude who threatens to eat your skin or run-of-the-mill single white female replacement junkie, or even the kind of stalker that sends you nice cards all the time, but a silent, weird, useless mime. You may not understand how one gets stalked by a mime, but the only explanation that could possibly work is what he told Parade magazine, and this is a direct quote from Nicolas Cage. I was being stalked by a mime, silent but maybe deadly. Somehow, this mime would appear on the set of Bringing Out the Dead and start doing strange things. I have no idea how it got past security. Finally, the producers took some action, and I haven't seen the mime since. But it was definitely unsettling.
See, now, I've heard of that rumor before, but I never knew if there was any truth to it.
Apparently there is. I don't know whether he gets intimidated by the mime doing the old Marcel Marceau box, and that's what was really freaking him out the most, or whether this was a man who basically was on another lot and had makeup on, and was just on that set for the buffet or something, and Nick Cage thought he was stalking him. We'll never know, but I'm curious, what are your thoughts on Nicolas Cage basically just seeing things everywhere and getting intimidated by everything? This might have been after he did drugs with his cat.
That's hilarious, though. Like, of all things as well, to claim to be stalked by, like... It's one thing to imagine, like, you see a cat everywhere you go, but to see a mime.
I would just like to point out, this is the same, we've covered this on the show before, but this is the same man who woke up to have a guy at the bottom of his bed eating a fudgesicle naked. And yet, you know, he like one of the most unsettling things that's ever happened to him was being stalked by a mime. I just like the idea he said as well, finally the producers took some action. It's like, what? How many times did you have to complain about this? He was standing in front of me pulling a rope. Can you believe it? It's terrifying. I'm trying to eat a cockroach. Anyway, that is what's all the rage with Nicolas Cage this week. So there will be more. There will be more next week, guys. It never stops. There's always weird things to talk about with Nicolas Cage. So that takes us into tips and bits, my friend. Do you have a little? Do you want to? I can't believe I'm cueing you for my own theme that I created.
You ready?
I'm always ready. Bits, tips and bits. Come on, everybody. It's tips and bits. There you go. Yay. All right. So, Zane, we got our usual bit. We can do. We got a bit of Marvel. We got a bit of DC, and we got a bit of miscellaneous. Which do you want first, baby?
Hit me with some DC.
Hit you with some DC. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Zane.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with the Warner Brothers stuff. So,
Okay.
we all know by now that Warner Brothers has been merged with Discovery.
Yep.
It was a massive merger. It basically involved a lot of shifting, a lot of changing of the